Stephen, is the season finishing just about too soon?
Yeah, another one finished. The last 3 games, I think don't know whether it's been the pressure's been off and we've not been worrying and just playing. We've had everybody back fit, and it just came at just too little, too late. So I'm at a regrouping now, and the ones that are coming back, getting ready for pre-season and look forward to the new season.
6th place finish. Overall, what's your view of the season?
I think in spells we've done really well. I think especially away from home. I think it's all down to our home form. The games that we should win, maybe drawing games that we've been winning, say 2-0 and end up getting beat 3-2, have killed us. So it's all about making sure our home form's better next year and continuing we're good away form.
And obviously you want to continue. We are scoring for 4 hat-tricks this season.
Yeah, that's like the year before. Obviously I scored quite a lot of doubles, and to get 4 hat-tricks is a great feat obviously for myself, but more for the boys that are playing behind me and London and Derry and Dell and that's been up beside me, that if they didn't get the ball in the right positions for me to score, I wouldn't have got the goals. So it's a big thanks to them, all their hard work through the season.
Top goal scorer in the championship, you'll take that?
Yeah, obviously I was there for quite a while, and then I got injured and I missed quite a few games and people started catching me, but it was more trying to get in the playoffs was the disappointment for us. If I didn't finish top goal scorer, then so be it. It was trying to get into that playoffs and prolonging our season, but it's a good achievement personally and obviously for the club.
We've talked often, and you say you just love the club, but you just love scoring goals. What would be your pick of the goals from this season?
Probably the Falkirk away, maybe the second. I think it was the second goal for me personally, for my best goal. But obviously it doesn't matter who scores if the team wins like we did today, and Dunfermline away and Falkirk away, and you just have to look at our home form, which we'll go away and re-evaluate it.
You're starting to build up. You talked here about Lyndon and Dell and Dom and Joe, and all. You're starting to get a good working relationship with Lyndon.
Yeah, I think only the last 3 or 4 games me and Lyndon have been up front together, and obviously he's been playing on the wing and doing the job for the team. But I think that's his natural position up front, so it's all about maybe working together more in the season, off season, and being ready for the Betfred Cup and see how we can kick on from the last couple of games together. You've
got another chance of an award tomorrow night, Championship Player of the Year, PFA. You feeling good about that?
No, I think obviously the boy Morgan and Smith are in a winning team that have won the league, so I think one of them will probably grab it. Morgan's went on to better things with Celtic. I'm just honoured to be there because obviously, as I said, where we're finished, to get that many goals is obviously a privilege for myself, so we'll see what happens.
You talked when you first, at the start of the season, that you had set yourself a target. You didn't want to see what that target was, but have you met it?
Yeah, yeah. I think when you score, if you're playing up front, you want to just better yourself from last season. So obviously got 26 last season, ended up getting 27 this season at the end there. So all in all, personally, it's for the goals stats it's been pleasing for me, and obviously getting closer to that second position of the Queen's all-time scorer was what I wanted to do, looking into a view of next season.
You were disappointed, as you say, to have missed out on the playoffs, but are you pleased with your overall personal performances this season?
Yeah, I think you take it away first for the team. If you're playing well and doing the right stuff for the team, then it's all about that. But to get the goals that I have, and I think we've scored like 80 odd goals or something this season, so I think it's more we just have to work as a team harder on preventing them as from the front all the way back, and then I'm sure we'll get the goal. I think we've scored nearly 9 or 10 in the last 3 games and conceded 1, so I think the positive signs have came for that.
And today was a tricky afternoon. People were kind of hoping really that Brechin would get that first win in the season, so Queen's had to be professional this afternoon.
Yeah, we seen United coming up here a couple of weeks ago, and they took to like the 50th minute to get the first goal, and then the game opened up because obviously they have to come out, and we luckily I hit the shot and it went in, and then Linda's got the second, which kind of opens the game for us, and they changed the formation from kind of 5 at the back to 4 at the back, which gives me and Lyndon a wee bit more space to roam. So it was just a matter of being professional, getting the goals at the right time, and then at the end obviously we could have had a few more.
And you could see from your celebrations that every single goal means just as much as the other one.
Oh yeah, my career will not be that long till it's finished, so I think I always celebrate for when I was a kid till now, and I'll still till the day that I retire.